Here's the first video of Blade Show 2016, Saturday morning. Just getting started here in the next half hour. This is looking at this part of the venue here. Obviously, there's a big event going on right there. A lot of the vendors are picking up something from these folks. And over on this end of the auditorium are a lot of the big kind of businesses and more of the corporate sellers in this section. And then this midsection here and over on the far side are a lot of the individual knife makers or sellers on just with single tables, all trying to display their wares and make a buck. But as far as knife shows, this is really quite something. I've never seen anything like it. This is my first time here. I've done the Janesville knife show several times, which has like 350 tables, but this is actually quite incredible. So anybody that's a knife person, a cutlery person, as well as some other gear that supports it, packs, things like that, this is quite an event. Here's our friend Dave Winger from Michigan, setting up. Dave was kind enough to let Jason and myself help him here at the show and get you a look here at his hawks he makes, some of his hunting, bushcraft, little bit of tactical style knives possibly. I mean, very utilitarian, useful products. Here's a new design, a big kind of kukri style knife that he and Jason worked on a little bit as far as design, and Dave hammered them out for the show here. Some more of his kind of all-purpose style knives. So again, look for Dave's stuff. He's got a website, Winger Blades. Quality equipment. You'd be happy to have any one of his pieces. Here's some of the other gear you'll find at this show. The Wilmont grinders for people who are knife makers, whether they're professional or amateur, occasional users. A lot of them have, equipment like this for doing some of their making and then sharpening and stuff like that with the 2x72 belts, and awesome equipment. Here's a booth with stabilized wood, handle material for knife makers. There's Jason at LT Wright's booth. Jason had them, Jason designed a knife and LT makes them their Lagome. There's this knife here.
Having a word about or lose, be able to go. That's what I mean. If you're using it.
So look for these knives on Lester River Bushcraft, and these are the makers, LT Wright. Here's another company I bought a couple pieces from yesterday, Exotech, which is all containers and fire steels for fire building and stuff. Very nice equipment. I bought a container, a holder for Bic lighters that makes it waterproof, just another way to protect it when you're out in the bush. Another sharpening company here, different system. There's kilns for when you are making your knives. You have to harden them and stuff, and they do all that in the kilns. Here's a booth, the Grind, Southern Grind, which is Zach Brown, musicians. This is his product, knives. He's a vendor with Maxpedition equipment, packs and little ditty bags for your gear. Here's BattleBox. It's another friend of Jason's that does this. So I think the way this works is you sign up and then they send you a box. I don't remember if it's every month. Yeah, delivered monthly with different kinds of outdoor gear that you could use and might need. There's the CRKT booth. Here's another big seller of knives, the Tops Knives. There's the Bussy Knives over at that booth. They got a huge space, and obviously there's interest in their stuff. Again, now we're looking at the more of the individual, knife makers and small businesses that get a table here to show one table and try and display their goods. There's another company, ZT, that both Steven and I at Living North Channel have and use. We both seem to like these folders a lot, so I looked at their new models for this year, which are kind of bigger sizes than that, so I guess nothing that I kind of had an interest in purchasing at this time, but they have a lot of nice stuff too. People starting to file in. Emerson Knives, another well-known company, makes a great product. So final day, Sunday of Blade Show 2016. I think we're going to be here till early afternoon. I don't know that I'll pick up anything, but you never know, maybe last day. But already people filing in. Might try and get a few more shots of some of the vendors before we go today. Here's one of the things I did buy at the show was Tough Rider pen, which is a tactical pen. Uses the same cartridges for like the Space Rider pens and stuff, Fisher pens, so it writes upside down and stuff. But what's pretty unique about these folks, US product, and some of the tactical pens, for example, you have a hard time getting on airlines and that because they look tactical, whereas this looks like a pen. So nice product, I think made on the West Coast, if I remember right, and US made product, so a neat thing. Take a look at those.